Welcome to Whole Natural Living. Today I'm going to teach you how to make your own almond milk. Some of the equipment that I have for this is a Vitamix. It's a very powerful blender. It has 250 horsepower on it. So this is my blender of choice. It's not just a blender, it does numerous things around the house. So this is why I use this. So I have all my ingredients here laid out for everyone. But we're just going to do something real simple. I'm not going to get too complicated. What I did is I soaked some almonds in water for 8 hours before I used them. And actually I dried these out, but you don't have to do that. But this is the base of it, so it's the first ingredient that's going to go in. And normally what I do is I do around 2 cups of almonds. And then the next thing I'm going to add is my water. And I wing everything. But I'll put about, I'd say 5 cups of water in there. And then what we do is we have a young coconut, and that makes it taste really, really good. And clean coconut is going in, all of it. I just put the whole thing in there. So everything else is pretty simple. It's just, I like cinnamon. Cinnamon has really good properties for you, so I always throw a little bit of cinnamon in there. Not really good with the whole measurement thing. I just kind of wing it, whatever seems like it's right for me. You know, because some people like a little cinnamon, some people like a lot. It just depends upon your taste buds. So we throw that in there, and then I put a little bit of vanilla. It is alcohol-free. So we put a little bit of that in there. It's about 1 teaspoon I'm putting in there. And the last thing we put is some raw honey. I like honey because honey is natural. It comes from bees. Agave nectar. I've read a lot of negative stuff lately about it, so I'm not into it anymore. I stay away from it. It's all about processing. It's all about how things are processed. So I'm putting about 3 tablespoons of honey in there. Just get it all in there. And then we're going to blend. So, gotta taste it while you're making it. So you gotta make sure that you secure your cap on there, because otherwise you're going to have almond milk all over the place. Very secure. I started at level 1 on variable, not on high. And now I'm going to pick up the pace all the way up to 10. You're going to see a white consistency now, and it's going to look almost just like milk. And then we're going to milk the almond milk, just like they would do a cow. I'm going to pour out my water. It doesn't matter how long it blends. I just like to make sure it gets all of the almond pulp. But what we do is, after we're done with this, the almond pulp that's left over is going to make an incredible pie crust.
That's another secret.
And that's going to be my next segment.
Secret.
My husband's whispering secret, but it's not a secret because I'm putting it out on the internet. Or it's not a secret anymore. So it's a little messy for me to work with my picture, so I'm going to transfer everything there. So what I did is, best thing to use, instead of spending $15, $20 on these nut bags or whatever, I take a stocking, brand new stocking, pulled out of the container, I rinse it, and this is what I use as my strainer, because it holds the pulp really well. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour it all in. Pour it all in. And it fills up very nicely. And then what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to extract it all. So slowly, because it can make a big mess otherwise. I think it's funny. Looks like a big cow udder. So as you can see, it's coming out pretty good right now. At least this is not genetically modified hormones going into my kids. Right? That's my concern. As a mother, I want what's best for me and my family. Oh, Lord. I want what's best for me and my family. So, for me and my family, this works very well. So, it's not for everyone, and that's okay. My whole thing is not about telling people that they have to eat a certain way or do this. It's a choice. You know, people get educated, people learn about things, we evolve, and one day you'll be doing this too. So I made a lot. I can squeeze as much as I want, but basically what I'm going to do is I have my pulp. I can use this in the shower as a scrub. This is something I've done. The thing about natural foods is that it goes bad very fast, so make sure that what you make, you're going to eat within a day or two. I would say this milk won't last a day. We go through it pretty fast, so we can make chocolate milk with it. I use raw cacao. I make that and my kids love it. Raw chocolate milk. We also make raw chocolate ice cream with it. But that's pretty much it. We can let it drip a little while longer, but basically this creates a nice creamy milk for you and your family. And it's done. Yay! So I hope this helped you learn how to make your own almond milk. And I have lots of information on my website at www.wholenaturalliving.com. If you'd like more information, I talk about superfoods, natural living, just nutrition, fitness. I'm into it all. It's not just one area for me. Natural beauty as well. So look for the future. More segments to come. Different information every time. Have a good day. Bye.